Of all the bikes I have owned, and I can tell you I have owned a fair few, the Wisper 806 Torque electric bike is by far the most comfortable. The Wisper 806 is a step-through bike, and whilst it may not have the same street cred or look as cool as other bikes, I have reached the stage in my life when I really don't care. I have done my time on sporty, bum-up, head-down racer bikes. Not only is the riding position very uncomfortable, but the saddles are also thin and saddle soreness rears its head after a few short miles. Combine this with hand numbness, because you put a lot of weight on your wrists, and racing bikes are not a good choice if you want a pain-free ride. Cyclocross bikes and mountain bikes offer a little more comfort, but I still found I got aches, pains and numbness a lot quicker than I wanted to. There are many bravado cyclists out there who have the no pain no gain and the push through it attitude, but I am not one of them. I used to put up with the pain and put on a brave face, but it did ruin the riding experience for me. Now I have the Wisper 806, I don't have to do this, and I can cycle all day long and hardly feel it. The Wisper 806 Torque has a fully adjustable seat and handlebars, and you can set each to suit your specific requirements. With the Wisper 806, I can have a low seat and high handlebars for a sit-up and beg riding position, I can have the seat and handlebars around the same height for a more natural riding position, or I can have a high seat and low handlebars for the bum-up, head-down riding position. I have to say I don't set up my Wisper 806 in the final riding position, as I am sure you've already guessed. The point I'm trying to make is there are loads of different riding positions, and it won't take you too long to find the best one for you. The dreaded numb hands is not an issue riding the Wisper 806, since you can adjust the handlebars to a position where you don't need to lean too heavy or put too much weight on your wrists. I always used to get numb hands, but since riding the Wisper 806 this has not been an issue. The Wisper 806 has a very comfortable seat, and this helps eat the miles in total comfort. The seat is a nice length, a nice width, and has just the right amount of padding. I can cycle for several miles on my Wisper 806 and not even feel it. I should point out that I do wear padded cycling shorts on my Wisper, but I would always recommend wearing a pair of padded shorts for any ride greater than 5 miles. The Wisper 806 has small 20-inch wheels and no suspension, yet despite this it rides the bumps and potholes very well. I guarantee that you can't notice the small potholes you feel on a racer or cyclocross bike, and the medium-sized potholes feel like a tiny bump. After using my Wisper 806 Torque on the potholed and bumpy roads of Norfolk, I can vouch the Wisper 806 offers a smooth ride. The Wisper 806 has revolutionised my cycling, and I can now go out on 2 wheels and not feel any discomfort whatsoever.